Hey everyone, Legion Time Walking's out and I've been grinding the crap out of the Mage Tower. And I'm here to show you this really easy way to pretty much trivialize the boomy one. So we're going to be utilizing this cyclone trick that I found out to make sure that we basically get no hands for the entire fight. And it is a bit cheesy, but you know, it's been there for a while. I think it was even there in PTR, and until they fix it, why not use it? I will file this one under clever use of game mechanics. It is not quite as up there as everybody using a cheat death trinket in the Race to World First, so we'll put it a step or two below that. Just make sure to remember 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, cyclone, and I will go over that. Yeah, let's just check out the gear really quick. I'm not using anything too out of the ordinary. I do have this Arcano Crystal, which is a trinket from Legion that's pretty busted, but it just gives stats. If you want to, you can use your Ocular Gland as a normal trinket, or a changeling. It's really not that big of a deal. One thing that I do like is having this 5% movement speed gem, the Straddling Sage Agate. It does help just, you know, running around, kiting things a little bit. I think it's a good gem to have. Just 5% base movement speed is really nice. Other than that, those are the only 2 little special items I'm using, so nothing too out of the ordinary. In terms of talents, we're in Nature's Balance, Wild Charge, Resto Affinity because you want Ursul's, Mass Entangle, Incarn, Stellar Drift so you can move and cast, and Fury of Elune for just a little bit of burst. And yeah, those are the best talents that you can run. You pretty much just want your typical boomy setup. You can see I'm even wearing Dom slot pieces. Like, it doesn't really matter that much. As long as you know what to do, then you'll complete it. It's more of a skill-based thing than a gear-based thing. So let's get into that Mage Tower. For your buffs, you'll want Shadow Core Oil, you'll want Flask, and then you'll also want a food and an augment rune buff. You can proc the RP by moving and then augment and feast up, or you can just eat whatever food you really want. At the start here, there's some RP, and you just want to set yourself up on the opposite side of where Karam spawns. You're basically going to be fighting Karam in Raced, and that's about it. Just kite Karam and then fight the other guy. So Karam spawns, and this first little phase typically takes a minute, so you can pop your Fury here, and you can just pretty much kite with Stellar Drift and Starfall and just deal some damage to him. There's no rush here. You see I'm just kiting, maintaining distance, and when my Starfall falls off, I'm still running, just waiting for the cooldown to come off. And then just back to casting, making sure he's in my Starfall range. It's good to do a big little loop-de-loop around, so that way when you come back to Raced, Karam will be right next to him. And I even trap myself in this little corner here, but you can just Typhoon Karam away and everything will be fine. So Karam phases at 33%. This is when you want to pop your Incarn and all your CDs and you want to dump into Raced. You see I'll Mass Entangle this first group of adds, and I'm just single target pumping into Raced, and now I'm gonna force these adds to run through Raced while I put down a Fury of Elune. So that way the adds have to run through Raced, and I'm gonna Ursul's all while there's a Fury of Elune there. So you see almost all those adds are just at next to nothing HP. And then now Karam's starting to chase me again. This is the most important part. We're gonna count 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, cast Cyclone. Now that's really important because that will make it so that we never spawn a hand for this entire encounter, pretty much. If Karam is in Cyclone while a hand is supposed to spawn, then he won't spawn a hand for that entire phase. So now I'm just running around, I killed all the little adds, and we're just chilling with Karam. It's just me and Karam big vibing. He just wants to give me a hug, and we're chilling. I used to just push him and then try to go into the Raced phase, but I realized it's actually easier to just wait on your Incarn. So what I've been doing is just running, just waiting for Incarn to come back up, and making sure I don't accidentally kill Karam too fast. There's nothing to do here, just if you get the Cyclone right, then you're big chillin'. You just wait around. And you see I actually did a little bit too much damage to Karam. So I'm actually going to phase Karam early here. I'm not going to have Incarn for 45 seconds, which is not exactly the move. I tried to delay it with Cyclone, but my Cyclone's going to get DR'd, and then I'm just going to have to cast Roots. So it's not the best call here, but it ends up being okay. We're just gonna go into this phase and just do the damage that we can. We're just gonna kite around and just vibe, you know? There's only just the little ads. We're chilling. We're gonna dot them up, keep moving around, get our Starfall up. We see a Rune of Summoning spawns right where all the ads are. Big, unfortunate, but we have Typhoon up, we saved it, so we're okay. Just gonna get in the corner of it and then tap, then Ursul's just to be safe. And right about now is when Karam should come back. So we're gonna 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, Cyclone. And that will ensure that there's no hands for this phase as well. And then now we're gonna incarnate everything. And I'm popping drums, and I'm also using an Unbridled Fury potion, which will just do more damage overall in this phase. The Unbridled Furies from BFA scale better than Shadowlands potions, and you see I'm still running around in circles trying to kite those mobs away. This Ritual Summoning spawns all the way on the opposite side where there's no mobs, which is good because I was able to kite them all the way to the opposite side of the room. So I'm still just running around, just doing the Starfall business, and that's pretty much all you need to do for the rest of the phase because there's no hands. You see the Cyclone business really trivializes the entire fight. So another ritual comes up. It's unfortunately right next to Karam. I'm just gonna stand on the edge. Right when he comes out of roots, I'm gonna Typhoon him away, pop it, and just get out. Keep my dots up, keep my Starfall up, and we're back to business. I drop a little bit, so I'm just gonna Health Potion just to be safe. Keep Starfalling, keep Starfiring, keep doing all the business. And the boss is at 5%, but I'm gonna be safe here. Ooh. As I say that, I take a bunch of melees, but I'm gonna be safe here in the sense that I'm just gonna get this one ritual, this one last ritual, and then go for the kill. I have a lot of AP, so I'm just waiting for this last Starfall. I'm gonna cast that last Starfall and then move with these Starfires. None of the mobs are next to me. I'm gonna Wrath, and the boss dies. And I don't even get ported out. I'm just sitting here waiting to get ported out. Mage Tower might be a little bit buggy. So if we go over our damage breakdown, we'll see over half our damage is Starfall. Literally just run in a circle, do Starfall. Unbridled Fury did 2% of our damage with 10k, which is a good amount of damage. It's hard to control where it goes because it procs on a chance of you just doing damage. But yeah, that's our damage breakdown. Just a lot of dot damage. Sunfire did a lot of damage. And just look at that Mog. Oh, fuck. So beautiful. And yeah, that's how to do the Boomy Mage Tower super easily. I know a lot of Boomies have been struggling with it a little bit, and it's been tough for some people. It is still very much doable with the hands involved. I did it with the hands involved on PTR, but like, if you can make it easier for yourself, why not? Until they fix it. So hopefully they fix it and make it more challenging. But until then, you can just do this. Thank you all for checking it out. Hopefully you can do this so that you can get your transmogs and stuff really fast. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, check out the Twitch where I'm gonna be streaming doing more Mage Towers. That bear one is kind of tough. Yeah. Thank you all for watching. Join the Discord if you have any questions. And yeah, thank you all.